Hi Scorpio, welcome to your December Tarot Insights. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. I'm offering two special discount readings for the month of December, and I also have some new readings available. So if you would like to know more info about that, just email me and I will gladly provide all the info required. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram pages. So, Scorpio, this month of December, there's like this ramping up energy. There's like a little bit of a competitive, egoistic type of energy either circling you. It could be in terms of environment, in terms of people not really getting along in a peaceful manner, and you can be involved um, in circumstances that have a little bit of this more of this aggressive, hostile, forceful energy about it. And I feel like some of you are trying to get your way through it. You're trying to understand, some of you are trying to understand during the month of December how to get away from people, circumstances, jobs, energies that are not functioning in a positive manner in your life. So you're trying to work through what's not workable and trying to address the situation with solutions. I do feel that it may be hard though to completely break free or set your, it's like I feel like whatever this is that's bringing tension for some of you and challenge during the month of December, it's not something that you can easily just extract yourself. And this is the issue. So it could be involving, the environment in your work, and you do need that job, or you do like the job what you do, just don't like the people you're dealing with. It could be your social circle, your friends, or the people you are connecting with in terms of groups. It could be in school. It could be even disagreements within relationships. There could be people interfering in the relationship you're having with someone else. So there's a sense of, yes, outside interferences kind of bringing you a sense of tension and a sense of defensiveness against whatever this is for you. So you do have the Five of Wands as the foundation and the unconscious energy. So there's like a lack of stability or a lack of grounding energy where you during the month of December for where you're trying to go or what you're trying to achieve. And especially with the Five of Swords here, this is particularly emphasized. There's two fives. It's like looking for trouble, there's tension, there's fighting, there's a possibility of ego clashing, and disagreements of opinions, disagreements of tactics, disagreements of ways. For Scorpios, dealing with teams, dealing with groups for some reason. It couldn't be a month. It can be a month where things are not easy, as I said, to find compromise, or to find like a sense of partnership and union, um, to the advantage of the whole. It's like a sense of people are not getting, or people are not really paying attention to the whole picture. So everybody's trying to defend their own case in their own ways, but not paying attention to the fact that maybe by uniting strength, by union, you can strengthen actually whatever this project, idea, solution is about. So it can be a little bit of a pushy type of month. It can be hard to settle. It can, even if this is something that's going on within you, sometimes it can be. This Five of Wands is like turmoil, It's like you're feeling like the volcano is about to erupt, and having to deal with those strong, emotions coming to the surface and not really knowing how to calm yourself down. Or even if you try, it's like trying something to calm yourself, or to put your mind to rest, or to feel better about it. Then you do something and it feels like whatever you do to make yourself feel better, you affect something else, and you end up again in the middle of this turmoil. So turmoil is the best word I can use for Scorpios. But there's also a sense of maybe I'm feeling that some of you got too comfortable with something. So the universe, or there are energies kind of that you are attracting, or circumstances that you are attracting during this time, they are like pushing you to not settle, conform, or get too comfortable with things that are like transitory. So Scorpios that are aware that they don't like what they are doing professionally, but it has a good or a decent paycheck in the that gets you through, or that actually provides stability and comfort for you, and you end up okay, then I'll think about it, then I'll think about it, then I'll think about what I really love to do, or what's my mission, what's my purpose, or where to go next, or how to find solutions to live through my dreams, or to pursue more than what I have just because it's comfortable. And I feel like some of you, of course, this is not for all of you, some of you are going through this. Some of you that are aware that you are not in the right relationship, or not in the right employment, or just not in the right place per se, whatever that is. This is the month where it's like you're being pushed to maybe consider options, to maybe consider change, to maybe consider that this is not it, this is not where you want to be. There's a sense of you, some of you being in a place that, yes, it served a purpose, and it was okay for a while, but it's time to move and choose a career path, or a life path, I'm sorry. Even though I do feel like this is particularly involving career, it's a time to choose a path of the heart. It's time to choose a path of love. And the lovers here are showing up in the soul position. So it's like during the month of December, you are very, very, very aware of maybe what makes your heart sing, or what makes your heart, interested, and what type of artistic, creative energies you want to circle yourself around. It's like an energy of you meeting something that may remind you of those dreams, or you may awaken in you the hope of change, or of making choices that can better your future, or the future where you want your life to be more interesting, more fulfilling, more passionate. There's also a chance that some Scorpios are desiring to meet, have this big soul, let's say, desire to connect, to relate, to associate themselves with other person, with someone else, so they can, find some type of wholeness, or some type of, it's like an energy of you finding other person to make your world whole in a certain way. So your soul is very awakened to choices, decision and indecision, crossroads, options, duality, opposition, reflection, the mirror effect. So you may also be kind of involved in some type of, let's say, some Scorpios can be involved in, either you are interested in someone that has a lot of other people interested as well in this person, so there's a lot of competition, or you are the object of desire of someone else, and this may be bringing you some discomfort because you don't want it, or it's not, you and this other person are not in the same page. It could also be. But I also feel like there's a sense of you blooming, Scorpios needing to bloom into their full potential, not being afraid, as I said, to make choices and to follow a path that is about love, and that is about your life in general, that is about home, that it's about career, that's about relationship, that's about partners, friends, anything. Anything where you can put love, and you can be love, and breathe love, and give love, and receive love, is worth pursuing. And it is as simple as that. And I feel like some of you are kind of having this realization. It is as simple as that. Yes, our egos, our minds can tell you, no way, that is not possible. You're going to get hurt, you're going to get disappointed, you're going to get screwed. Yes, this could also be, all of these fives can be just you, really fighting your heart or fighting some of that soul urge to choose a path of the heart in a certain way, in whatever circumstance that makes sense to Scorpios. It's like your mind and your ego are battling your heart and telling you, no, you can't do something, or no, it's not right to do something, or no, you're going to get, as I said, disappointed. So it's important to understand the motivations that are circling your choices, but also your burdens. I feel like some Scorpios with this 10 of Wands, as you can see, you are really burdened with something. There's a sense of burden, a sense of attachment, you know, to responsibilities, to places, to people that are not serving you anymore. They're bringing you a lot of repression and anger, actually. So this anger, as I said, this volcano about to erupt, is coming from you because maybe some of you feel, it's like you feel like a prisoner of circumstances, or of, you know, I feel like some of you feel like you're puppets for other people's intentions or motivations, and you are understanding that maybe they really don't have your best interest in mind, that they don't really care about what they're doing. Some of you feel like maybe you're puppets of society in general, and you don't want that for you anymore, but you don't know how to make a change, or you don't know how to just be free from all of this work, all of this accumulation of experiences, and for some of you, actual responsibilities and commitments. Some of you want to get rid of someone, I feel, or of something, in which could involve a person. I feel like some of you that are, you know, frustrated with the relationship you're having, you want to get away, you want to leave the relationship, but there's something keeping you there, which could be your fear, which could be, you know, shared responsibilities. It could be many things, but it's a December. It's a moment of kind of reckoning for some of you, and for others is about awakening to. I feel like some of you can have a moment where you look to the outside in your life. You look with some detachment, and you look to your life, and you have this glimpse or this awakening that tells you, no, this is not what I want for me. This is not what I want for my life. I feel like some of you are going to have a moment like this acknowledgement that this is enough. I can't stand it anymore, and this is not what I want. Maybe some of you hoped it would be, but there's a sense of you as well. This is the past influence. So there's a sense of you actually coming to terms with a phase. There's like a chapter ending here for Scorpios in terms of what they have been searching from inside, you know, that inner voyage, that journey to find some type of enlightenment and clarification over themselves, and what their star is about, what their light is about, what their experience and their how can I say, their talents are about. For me, the Hermit is really a card that is about, yes, it's about solitude and going within and searching within for the light, okay? But it's also a card that seeks answers, it seeks knowledge, it seeks, and it teaches many times. It's a healer card. It teaches us and others the way towards, as I said, the path of your dreams, because, as I said, for me, the Hermit is like the healer, and it carries in it like ancestral knowledge of a lot of things. So I feel like some of you have recently found something. It's like a very important piece, you know, of your soul. You found it out to be something. And now you're trying to, maybe after this enlightenment, understand how are you going to move or embody, you know, in the physical reality, this aspect of your soul that carries light, that carries knowledge, that carries mastery, that carries wisdom. How are you going to apply it in your everyday life? And maybe the environment where you are in, you just can't, or you feel like you can't because it's repressing you in a certain way, or because this Hermit brought for some Scorpios the awareness that it's time to leave a certain relationship or a certain job, and they're just fearful of doing that. So uh, the majority of you are learning to free yourselves during this period. Free yourselves from fear and from attachment to obligation and duties, and it's like that energy of strings attached, learning to unattach, to be free from convention, to be free from the fear of judgment or expectation. It's not about abandoning your responsibilities, nothing like that. It's about not becoming a crutch. Where is your happiness in the middle of that? It's becoming your own free version of who you are, who you want to be, making choices accordingly, and finding solutions that where you are happy and you can still participate in what you feel you have to participate or you should participate in terms of responsibilities. Imagine for Scorpios leaving, of course, a marriage and where there's children, and you have, of course, your parental duties. There's ways where you can be happy and still meet those requirements, but usually the mind will tell you that it isn't. Your ego, it will tell you that it isn't. Your fear will tell you that it isn't. But the lovers is that energy where there's a lot of free will. So you can, Scorpios have this option to remain where they are. It's like the month of December is just a test, and the universe may be sending you impossible, nerve-wracking situations so that you acknowledge something, okay, of why you're feeling that way, or why you don't feel okay where you are, or where are people suddenly reacting and behaving in that way. It may just be a temporary phase where that happens for you to have a realization, but what you're going to do with it, as I said, is possibly a lot of dependent on Scorpio's free will. There are energies that are a little bit out of our control. This is not one that I feel like that. I feel like you're going to have this push from the universe to make you see something, and then you decide what to do about it. That's basically what I feel. So I hope you have a great month of December. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting to my channel. I really appreciate it. Hopefully we'll see each other soon, and happy holidays for all of you.